up, Spiller Nation? How you guys doing? I wanted to do another video, and this video I wanted to talk about digital games versus physical games. It's something that's kind of deep, that's been bubbling inside of me, and I just been wanting to talk about it because on again and off again throughout the gaming community, everybody's had their own mixed opinions and their own views and ideas and how they feel about it. And I just wanted to tap in, see where you guys are at, how you guys feel about it, because I know I got some personal stuff that I may not always, maybe one or two people may leave a comment and then we kind of expand. And what I do love is that I'll leave a comment, somebody will leave a comment like that. Say if one person that's left a comment, him and I or her and I will continue to conversate, and we'll just go back and forth and share our ideas, opinions, thoughts, whatnot. But anyway, I wanted to talk about physical games or digital games versus physical games. Reason why is because, and I've talked about it vaguely in an old video, like to a certain extent, but the topic at hand was something else. The whole conversation was something different. But anyway, I wanted to get into talking about this whole subject. Reason why is because I worry about digital games. I still have CDs, and actually I'm looking, a vintage shop just opened up in my neighborhood, and I'm gonna get me a record player, and more than likely I'm gonna get me some vinyls. Reason why is because I love the old sound and stuff like that, and the way it feels when I hear certain music, it takes me back, and you can't manufacture that kind of sound through CDs or MP3s or whatever, the digital sound. Well, my whole thing is with digital video games, it worries me because on again and off again, so I can create space on my PlayStation 3 or my PlayStation 4, I have to delete games if I'm already exceeding space. What I worry about with digital games, because I'm gonna give you my good and bad. The bad side of it is that I worry that one day these servers are gonna shut down and your digital stuff will be lost. Like, you won't, say if I downloaded Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider that came out a few years ago, not the new Tomb Raider, and is a digital copy. Well, what if the server shuts down? I'm a computer guy, so my mind automatically thinks physical copy. See, like, this can never be duplicated. I mean, well, it can be through digital as far as emulators and stuff like that, but the physical copy is tangible. I can touch this, and that's my whole thing with that. Now, the plus side that I do like about digital is that you don't take up space. This allows me to have more space, whereas physical games take over that. So on the physical side, physical games, that's the only reason why I've, for the most part, got rid of a lot of my games. I mean, I've come up with reasons like saying that I wanted to cut out some of the fat, I wanted to get rid of some stuff. But let's just be honest. If I had space, if I actually had the physical amount of space that I needed for my video games, I would have over 1,000 video games now, easily. I mean, it's not a problem. So that side is that on the physical side, that's the part that does get on my nerves, is that you run out of space only if you're limited. You know, I see some people that have rooms and places, garages and closets and all kinds of space where they can just go wild and just buy all kinds of stuff, you know, and take up all kinds of room. That's the big thing with physical stuff. But then at the same time, I like having physical games, because if I want to pull up the game, I could pull it up. I could take it off. I can uninstall it off of my PlayStation anytime, as much as I want to, but I can always go back. So I always worry about the servers and things going down, and then you're not having that, you know. So I guess on the digital side, plus you get more games, and I think on the digital side, another plus that I like is that the games are cheaper because they cut all of the booklets, the physical boxes, all the little inserts and all the other little stuff, all those little things that we like. That's gone. On the physical side, I like having all those things. So it's like I'm torn, but if I had to choose a side, I would quickly and immediately, and I stay on the side of physical because I know that that game will always be there. On the digital side, you can buy a bunch of games in bulk and buy them really cheap, like these flash sales, Steam sales, Xbox Live sales. Games be like $2-3. Whereas if I go try to buy the physical copy, I might have to pay $10 to $15. So of course, which one you gonna choose? You're gonna choose buying the one that costs less. But the only thing is, you don't have the physical copy. So I guess the big thing in my head that I always circle back to is that I'm worried one day we won't be able to go back. Just like with that PT demo for Silent Hill, you can't go back and get that. Now back in the day, when they were doing demos on disc for the PS2, I always have those demos. I will always have those demos. I got tons of PS2 demos because I have the physical copy. They can never take that away from me. So I can always go in and load it up in my PlayStation 2 or my PlayStation 1 demos that I had, whatever, and I can play them forever and ever and ever. And that's my thing. I want something, and see, that's the part that I even worry more so with the digital side, is that one day I won't be able to go back. Like, all games are going to be digital, and I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that at all. Not even a little bit. Not even swayed. Like, oh, you can get me to see the beneficial side of it and stuff like that, because there are benefits to digital, and there are definitely more benefits to the physical. But I'm worried about the next generation, and I'm thinking to myself, I love technology, and I love the where it's going. But my big thing that I worry about is that one day we're going to be on the digital age, just like our music, just like our DVD or our movies and stuff like that, and all the other stuff like that. And it's just like with Netflix. They can take away movies and TV shows off of their network anytime they want to. So if you got rid of those DVDs to those TV shows, you got to go back out and repurchase them, because now they feel like, oh, there's no real purpose for keeping this on our network. Nobody's really watching this. Not enough people are streaming this TV show. Boom, they take it off. You done got rid of the physical copy. Now you got to go back out and buy it again. It's too much. So I'm worried most so about the next generation and everything being straight digital, because I don't like digital. Not in that aspect. I like to be able to pick up all my copies of my games and just go, oh, here it is, or here it is, or whatever. I mean, I can just go grab a bulk of games from the last gen or the previous gen or the current gen and not be an issue. Well, anyway, this has just been a great debate. I'm trying to do this versus series. I got a lot of verses that I've been thinking about. Just tell me what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'm Light Spiller, and I'm out.